Welcome back everybody to the Cirque Show 24/7. This is episode 2 of Disney's Girl Meets World, entitled Girl Meets Boy. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, episode 2 of Girl Meets World. Now, going back to episode 1, or the pilot episode of Girl Meets World, I enjoyed it. I had a few issues with it. I felt like they should do certain things. I had different opinions on different things, but overall, the pilot it got me interested in watching the show to where I think I'm gonna review like the entire season. Now, after I watched the pilot, they had a very great interview on AfterBuzz TV with Michael Jacobs and another guy who, and they're talking, they created Girl Meets World, and they're talking about Boy Meets World and stuff like that. And it was just a very interesting interview, and it was very fascinating. It was just very, it was a great interview. So you should all check that out if you haven't. It's on AfterBuzz TV. But yeah, it just the way he explained certain episodes and stuff, it really got me more intrigued, more interested in this show because I'm such a fan of the original Boy Meets World. So it just really like heightened my my enthusiasm for the show. Just listening to this interview, going into episode 2. Just like he said in the interview, it gets a lot better, and this episode got a lot better. A lot of things happen that I think you can tell like it has those it's really finding its footing now, and that's really good because I really want the show to do good because I'm such, like I said, I'm such a fan of the original show. And every other episode, back in the day, Boy Meets World, they had those episodes that really teach you like a real lesson and life lessons, and this is no exception. And it just does it in a different modern way because back in the day, and like Boy Meets World, they didn't have cell phones and this, that, and the third. This new age is all about like technology and stuff like that. And I thought it was just a great episode to really like install in these like younger kids and like the younger audience, like, yo, this technology is cool and stuff, and we need it, but it's not the be all end all of the world. So that's what I really took from this episode, and that's what I really enjoyed about it. Now, in this episode, Corey, he basically, kind of tries to teach his students a lesson because that's all they know is like this technology, and they don't really know how to communicate with people. So he teaches his like students a lesson, teaches them how to do a project without having like all this this extra technology and stuff, and like really do it like the old-fashioned way. So he takes the phones and he takes like their internet source and all of that, and he like forces them to like really like dig down and really find out like how to like live without this stuff. And that was just really cool to see. So when you have like Riley, and she's like, you see her like just texting, like I think his name's Lucas, she's just texting him, and she doesn't really know how to talk like to this guy like in person, like face to face, because she's so used to just texting people. It really teaches her a lesson like towards the end, and it kind of taught me a lesson too. And that's what's so great about a show like this. It'll make like these it'll teach you something towards the end. So it really taught me a lesson, like, yo, I used to do that. Like I used to like just text girls, and when I come face to face to them, I wouldn't know what to say, and I would just freeze up because I'm just so used to it, and I get so comfortable with like that text and stuff, that you forget that these are human beings, and to really get to know them, you actually have to talk to them like face to face. And that's what Riley actually has to find out about Lucas. Like he tells her like very personal stuff about his life and his ambitions in life, and how he wants to be a veterinarian like when he gets older. And that was just a really cool thing, and it just made their friendship and made their chemistry a lot more powerful once she realized that, and once she realized like, actually, Corey was right, or my dad was right. Like it's kind of better sometimes if you actually get to know the person by talk instead of through text, and you find more about Amaya too, and she's becoming like a very interesting character because, as we all know, she kind of plays that Sean type character, and she has like different things about her, and you can tell that she doesn't grow up like fancy, and she doesn't know a lot of things, but that's what makes her character very interesting, and that's what I'm kind of liking about it for right now, that she has like this, she seems tough, but you can tell she has this soft spoken soft side to her, especially when Farkle like finds out about like, oh, she can actually draw and she draws very well, and just little tech little I guess just little things that she does, that she hides from people because she's not used to like bringing everything out on the open. So she has just great like aspects about her that is kind of blossoming now, and that I think that's what's going to really make and break her character, is just finding out just more about her and just kind of peeling back everything about her life and like her past and her family, because she doesn't really talk about them, but she talks about like how she doesn't really have like all the benefits that other people have, like Riley has, because Riley lives with pretty good parents. I mean, hell, her parents are Corey and Topanga, so you don't really get no better than that, and you don't really know too much about Maya and her upbringings and stuff, but you do know that she comes from um, basically nothing. So I really enjoyed her character and like her little character moment, especially towards the end with Corey, and how Corey gave her like a brand new smartphone so she can feel like she belongs with everyone else, because everybody else that she knows has smartphones and she doesn't. So I like that Corey gave her a smartphone, even though it was to kind of keep an eye on Riley, but still he gave her a smartphone and he gave her like stuff so she can start painting and start doing stuff. So I thought it was just a great moment between and Corey and Maya. So that was just a really good moment, and that really touched me. So I really enjoy like little moments like that, because when you get those moments like that, it brings like the older fan base, like people like me who's been growing up with the Boy Meets World, and it brings us back in and say, oh, that's why I'm watching this show, not because I'm like a weirdo, I'm like an old guy watching like a young kid. No, it's because it brings me back to the times where I was watching Boy Meets World, and I was taught those life lessons. It was just Mr. Feeney teaching those lessons. Now we have Corey teaching kind of those lessons. So that's just a better aspect of this. So I mean, overall, this episode really heightened, and it really elevated the series for me. I had, like I said, the first episode, I had a few problems, but you can start to see that it's building up to something really good. So I think I'm gonna keep with it. What do you guys think about this episode? Did you actually learn something from this episode? So please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought. Um, since I learned something, I'm gonna just start talking to people more like face to face and stop texting. I'm gonna try to not text as much and start talking to people face to face, because I learned a little lesson today, and that's pretty cool when you can learn a lesson at like 25. You still learn, and you still have to grow up too. So what you guys think about this? So please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and as always, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.